Good morning, guys. How do you like my snazzy hairdo? This is what's called a awesome bed head. This is one of these kind of hairdos that I wanted to have. You know, when you get kind of a lot of height of it and you get this little thing here. I think if I put something in it, it would be even better. But yeah, this is what happened when you go to bed with semi-wet hair. My hair takes ages to dry, and I washed it yesterday mid-afternoon, something like that. And sorry, I had cat hair in my nose, and this because it doesn't really dry that fast because it's really thick. You can't really see it when I show you the camera from the front because I have much thinner hair just around the forehead. But back in my neck and on top of my hair, I have so much hair. That is what not hair, top of my head. But that is one of the reasons why having long hair is a hassle, because I have so much hair. So if I'm gonna do something with it, like curl it or something, and you're supposed to only have a certain thickness of hair strands to make your curls, I would go do it for hours and still not go through my hair. And also it's very heavy, so even if I do style my hair, it will basically just droop out of it in no time at all. I remember quite some time ago, I think it's like 10 years ago, I went into these hairdressers and he did when he cut my hair, because I had semi-long hair, he made this kind of very poofy round hair with all these things, and when I got out of there I was like, oh god, what has done? Because I had huge, like a basketball on my head, and within like half an hour it was almost flat again. So yeah, I got a very heavy hair, but yeah, cool hairdo. We actually got up early this morning, or semi-early, around 8ish. We don't set an alarm on the weekends, but Christopher is a early riser. I'm usually 2, so when he went up this morning, he opened the door because Gizmo kind of sneaked in, and he didn't want to close the door and have Gizmo sitting on the inside and meowing. So I didn't really fall back to sleep, and then Leia came in and jumped into my closet, so I had to open the door so she can jump onto the door edge and then kind of squeeze herself in on top of the closet. She has those strangest places she wants to lie in, and she really squeezes herself in. She kind of makes her flat, like yeah, what's it called? This is the sign for it, basically. Tortoise. A tortoise, if you don't count the shell. But yeah. Anyhow, so I got up, had a couple cups of coffee because medication makes me nuts. And then just basically watch some YouTube, stuff like that. I hadn't really done anything yet, but we are heading out in the snow because the snow is back and it's like -1 degrees, so it's actually covered. Everything is covered in snow. I have to show you. It's beautiful. So we're gonna go off to Moose and get some food from the grocery store. At the same time, Christopher wanted to go to the Disney store, and I might want to go into Åhléns and Kicks, which are both kind of... Åhléns is basically a big warehouse, but they do have a lot of makeup and stuff, and Kicks is basically just a makeup store. But I want a kind of golden nail polish to go with a red nail polish to do some Christmas videos. I mainly do my nails for Christmas videos, or for videos, but I kind of like having my nails covered, so yeah, so I'm gonna go and check that out. I did a coloring yesterday. I didn't show you yesterday, so I can show you now. This is a little polar bear. If it focuses, there it focuses. So I had so much fun with the reindeer, so I just had to make a little polar bear. So it's like the polar bear mummy, which is drawing the little polar bear teddy. So again, this is a little Miss Muffet stamp. It's called Alpini. It doesn't have a face. Again, I can show you on this. Here you go. This is how she looks as not a polar bear. And this is how she looks as a polar bear. She's just so adorable. But yeah, I'll have a few things to do. But we're gonna go to Moose first just to get some more food. We don't have any milk. Hardly any milk left, so no coffee, and I hardly have any capsules left for coffee either, and because I'm trying to drink the coffee at home more so that I don't spend all my money on coffee, so I can spend all my money on the apartment more. So yeah, but we're gonna head out and such, and we'll see what the rest of the day will bring. Look guys, it's snowing! It's like white everywhere. I'm really happy. So now you can see there is snow here. Yeah. Well guys, it is time for me to head to bed as always. Today just flew by. I don't know where the day went. Well, we went to Moose for a while. We had the beautiful snowy things. We got like some food. Yeah, that was it. We had some ideas why we went to Disney, but when we got to Disney, the queues were so long. So, yeah, it didn't happen. We didn't find what we wanted. When we found what we wanted, the lines were so long. So, I'm gonna try to do jump into Moose this week, maybe even tomorrow, and get it. So, we'll see that. And then I did a little bit of coloring. I colored a tiny little reindeer from a Mama Elephant stamp set that I had for 1 or 2 years. I don't know, 1 or 2 years. They're adorable, super adorable little reindeers. And I did some pencil coloring on that. But I haven't really been wanting to color today. Instead, I have been all about kind of web development. Because I haven't been in the web development business for, I think, 1.5 years. I've been working in web for a very long time, but I'm always jumping back and forth between the web and the kind of back end, which is a whole other kind of code. So I'm jumping back and forth between those, and I haven't really played around with web for like 1.5 years, but I'm getting back into it, and this is what I'm doing at work because I kind of like it. It's instant gratification. You can see what you are doing pretty quickly and see that things are happening, and you can say yay. While with the back end, you sometimes need to do quite a lot before you actually can see that it works. And usually you need something like a web to show you that it actually works. So I'm kind of happy being with the web, but I haven't been there for, as I said, 1.5 years. We are using like new libraries to work with, a new way to work, and there is so many new things. So I've decided that I take a couple of hours when I'm not when I have like days off. I take a couple of hours and kind of read up on things and try things out. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to set up a test project that actually works. I've gotten so far that I can build it and I can kick up a server so I can run the things. However, there is something that makes it that my JavaScript file that is supposed to compilate how my web file looks like, the HTML file looks like. It just doesn't happen. It's just a blank page and it's not connected. They are not connected to each other. And that is driving me bonkers. So I have to kind of look into it and see, what am I doing wrong? What am I supposed to... Why isn't these things connecting? Why don't I see what I'm writing on one place in my web thingy? So yeah, been playing around with it like for 3 hours. There was a lot of other problems. Basically, I copy-pasted a project, and in the project file there is also some hidden files, and one of them was very, very important, and I didn't see it because I wasn't working from the terminal, the text view. I was working from the kind of Finder window in Mac, and then you can't see the hidden files, so I didn't get that file with me. So that just didn't work for like 1.5 hours. I'm like, why doesn't... And that is mostly because I'm not used to set up all of these things, so I didn't know I needed that file. But yeah, I learned something today. That is really, 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 really fun. But yeah, so I still haven't gotten it to work. And I'm in this like, I really want to get it to work, but at the same time it's better that I get up and get to work in the morning, and then I can fix this later. It's just for fun. I can't be this about it, so yeah. But that has been my whole evening, so I don't know, that isn't that much fun blog content, and I don't know if you're interested in those kind of things. I'm a very geeky person. I'm a very technical, I like everything technic, and one of the things that I want to learn this year, these next 2 months, is to kind of set up everything, first of all for development on my own computer, but also Christopher was very nice and put up a Unix server for me. So I have also to learn how to get the stuff from my computer to the Unix server, and what kind of things I can run on my Unix server. See if I want to set up like continuous deployment, which basically is that you when you put things in your Git, which is a repository, which is where I keep my code, when I put it in there, it will automatically kind of build everything and test everything, and then they kind of kick out a new built file so that you could see it immediately on the web page. Things like that. I want to, basically, I'm a full stack developer, but I do have holes in my knowledge. I've been working, I've been setting up infrastructures. I know where to look for where all my things are. I know how to start things, deploy things, and I can work everything from databases up to like server things that kind of then serves things to the web page and the applications and everything. So I can work all of that, but I do have holes, and I want to kind of fulfill that fully and become kind of realize being a full stack developer more, because my brain works again and it would be so awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about my totally geeky, nerdy things. Instead, I'm gonna head to bed. So, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye! Oh, guys, Gizmo's here. Yeah, a Gizmo nose.